Have you ever felt overwhelmed by market crashes, worried about losing your hard-earned savings, or unsure about how to plan your financial future in turbulent times? What if there was a way to not only protect your wealth but to confidently grow it with a proven framework trusted by top investors? Welcome to TradeInvestor. In this comprehensive, chapter-by-chapter audiobook summary, we'll illuminate Tony Robbins' blueprint for becoming truly unshakable in investing and life, packed with strategies, data, and mindset principles built for retail investors seeking lasting financial independence. How can you navigate the roller coaster of markets with your wealth not just intact, but thriving? What if your financial future didn't hinge on guessing market turns, but on mastering a few powerful principles that make you unshakable? Stay with us as we break down Tony Robbins' Unshakeable, revealing the secrets to financial freedom through clarity, discipline, and an unbreakable mindset. Welcome back to TradeInvestor, your trusted companion on the journey to financial independence and smart investing. Today, we explore Unshakeable, your financial freedom playbook by Tony Robbins, a book that distills wisdom from investing legends like Warren Buffett and Dalio into clear, practical guidance. This book isn't just about money. It's about developing powerfully resilient thinking that transforms you from a fearful investor into an unshakable wealth builder. Whether you invest in Indian markets or globally, whether you're building your portfolio or planning for retirement, the lessons here can change your relationship with money and help you build true financial freedom. Introduction: Tony Robbins' journey from fear to financial mastery. Tony shares his personal story of facing financial anxiety and market volatility early in his investment career. His path to becoming unshakable came through education, mentorship from top investors, and adopting strategies designed to withstand crisis. Robbins emphasizes that anyone can unlock this peace and confidence by understanding how markets work, mastering their psychology, and using the right strategies. This foundation prepares you to walk through uncertainty with conviction and calm. Chapter 1: The Unshakable Mindset. At the heart of the book is the mindset, a mental framework that lets you stay calm, confident, and focused regardless of market swings. Robbins teaches that most retail investors lose money not because of the market's behavior but because of their own emotional reactions. Fear, greed, and panic lead to bad decisions, selling at bottoms and buying at tops. The first step is to cultivate belief in your plan and yourself, understanding that market downturns are inevitable but survivable, and even profitable for the prepared. Chapter 2: The Core 4 Principles of Wealth. Robbins outlines 4 core principles essential to building and protecting wealth. Have a clear plan. Know your financial goals, timeline, and risk tolerance. Invest with the right team. Choose trustworthy advisors with proven track records. Don't just manage risk, master it. Understand where real risk lies and how to protect your wealth effectively. Optimization and growth. Balance safety with growth opportunities prudently. Each principle is explained with data-backed examples and guidance to implement immediately. Chapter 3: The Psychology of Investing, Mastering Emotions. Robbins explains how investor behavior is often the biggest obstacle to success. He discusses the behavior gap, the difference between market returns and investor returns caused by emotional reactions. Studies show investors who panic sell during downturns lose tens of billions collectively from missed recoveries. The antidote? Developing mental discipline, sticking to your plan, and viewing market swings as opportunities, not threats. Practical exercises include mindfulness, scenario planning, and reframing setbacks as learning moments. Chapter 4: The Economy, the Market, and Your Portfolio. Tony demystifies economic indicators, recessions, and market cycles, explaining why trying to predict exact timing is futile. Instead, he emphasizes understanding market structure. Stocks represent ownership in growing businesses over the long term, and temporary dips don't change that. For Indian investors, this means resisting panic during events like currency fluctuations, elections, or global crises, focusing on solid fundamentals instead. Chapter 5. The Power of Compound Growth. Start early, stay consistent. Robbins drills home the incredible power of compounding, the eighth wonder of the world. Data shows that the majority of portfolio growth occurs in the last years of investing, underscoring the importance of starting early and staying invested through highs and lows. He encourages automating savings and investing regularly through SIPs or systematic plans, recommending low-cost index funds as a foundation. Chapter 6. The 4 Pillars of Unshakeable Investing. Robbins highlights 4 key pillars. Diversification. Spread investments across asset classes and sectors to minimize risk. Asset allocation. Adjust your mix of stocks, bonds, and alternatives based on age and goals. Low cost. Fees eat returns. Prefer ETFs or index funds. Rebalancing. Review and adjust portfolio to maintain targets. These pillars are backed by decades of financial research showing superior risk-adjusted returns. Chapter 7. Finding your financial advisors. Working with trusted professionals. Robbins emphasizes the importance of selecting the right financial team. He cautions against conflicts of interest and sales-driven advisors. Attributes of trusted advisors include transparent fees, fiduciary duty, proven long-term client success, and alignment with your goals. Indian investors can benefit by seeking fee-only planners or advisors with good track records, not those selling products for commissions. Chapter 8. Protecting against the big black swans, tail risk management. The book explores black swan events, rare, extreme market shocks like 2008's crash or the COVID-19 pandemic. Robbins explains risk measures like drawdown controls, diversification into alternatives like gold or real estate, and keeping cash reserves. Risk isn't about avoidance, but about preparation and preservation of capital, so you can seize opportunities during recovery phases. Chapter 9. The Power of Financial Education and Self-Reliance. Financial literacy empowers investors to avoid scams, understand fee structures, and evaluate strategies. Robbins encourages ongoing education through books, podcasts, and workshops. He emphasizes emotional intelligence and self-reliance to avoid herd mentality, especially relevant in India's burgeoning retail investment scene. Chapter 10. How to Grow Your Wealth Safely, Blending Growth and Safety. Robbins guides on balancing growth assets with defensive, income-producing ones. He discusses asymmetric risk-reward, investing where potential upside far exceeds potential downside. For Indian portfolios, this could mean blending equity ETFs or dividend stocks with government bonds and gold. Chapter 11. Creating multiple streams of income. True financial freedom requires more than investment returns. Robbins advocates developing passive income streams, rental income, business royalties, side hustles, which smooth cash flow and enhance stability. He shares inspiring real-life stories showing how multiple income streams accelerate early retirement. Chapter 12. The Habits of the Unshakable. Robbins concludes by highlighting critical habits. Maintain a long-term view no matter the news cycle. Regularly revisit your financial goals and update plans. Cultivate gratitude and abundance mindset. Find community for support and accountability. Keep learning and adapting. Tony Robbins' Unshakeable is more than a book. It is a mental blueprint for navigating uncertainty with grace and strength. Its principles equip you to build wealth consistently, protect it fiercely, and use it to live your best life. Ask yourself, are you ready to become unshakable? To transform fear into clarity, chaos into opportunity? The path begins with knowledge. And today, you've taken the first step. If you found this audiobook summary meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share your biggest insight below. What will you do differently tomorrow with your investments or financial thinking? Stay with TradeInvestor for more actionable book summaries and strategies to master your money and your future. Remember, markets may be volatile, but your mindset can be rock solid. Be unshakable.